up, y'all? We are having, for those of you who are new to this channel or barely come here, today we reading. This is a Patreon / YouTube simulcast. This will be taken down off YouTube and given to my members only. And if this is basically a Patreon, honestly, that those of you on YouTube were privy to. And so later on, when we get into reading cards, asking the Q&A section, the Q&A section is going to be exclusively on Patreon. The Patreon Cardology tier and higher. Those are the ones I'll be taking questions from as we go through this and what we're talking about. What are we talking about today? We are talking about all this confusion in the air, all this family fighting. For those of you who started the year off with us, you remember back in December and January, what do we say here? This is the year of the what? The year of the fade. This here is the year of the fade. Let me make sure I had the right stuff up. You know, I got a lot going on in here in the background. I'll get to y'all in 1 second. What's up, chat room? What's up, Boris? I see Shayla's in here. And why in the hell ain't this PDF opening up? There we go. Let me turn that the music down. There we go. Turn that down. What's up, Ariel Smoke? Trucker of the Florida. Is that Florida Trucker? This is the year of the fade. This is the year of the fade. Like, stop playing. People are fighting this year. On this 250th anniversary year of the United States of America. I'm sorry, 249. We're in 249 right now. 250 is next year. It's July. So here we are, 249, spread 69. All right, cool. Make sure I'm on the right spread. Yep, we are. Yeah, it's the year of the fade. So why is this the year of the fade? You probably like, Dewan, how could you read that in the cards? Let me show you how. As you see here, when you read cards, you read them right to left. And this is the 250 year, this is the year 249 for the United States. And when I want to understand how a year is going to go, whether for a person, an organization, a country, a state, a relationship between two people, sibling relationships, I go to the year you're in, and then I go to your Venus card, because your Venus card tells me how your year is going to be. You know, as far as what, is it going to be conflict? Is it going to be love? And everybody's year is going to be a little bit of it all. Everybody's going to have, you're going to have all of the emotions. You're going to have some great times and horrible years. You're going to have some horrible times and bad in good years. And good and bad is really just a judgment. You know, all of it leads towards, in my opinion, my point of view on things is, it all leads towards your highest good, whatever it is. That's just my point of view. Other people got different points of view on this kind of stuff. But as you see right here, it's the 3 of spades in the Venus. And so that lets you know, like, if you think of 3 of spades, think of Dame Dash. His birthday just passed recently. And he's a 3 of spades person. What do you know about Dame Dash? What do you know about him? You know one thing, even if you don't know him, you know that Dame Dash is always in that controversy. He's always fighting. He's a fighter. The 3 of spades is a fighter's card. It's like, you know, people who are born under the 3 of spades have a real fighting spirit, because the three of spades is all about fighting. It's all about ruffling things up, challenging, because threes always challenge. Three of hearts are challenging, three of diamonds, three of clubs. All the threes are challenge cards. If you a 3 card, you ruffle up something. Three of diamonds are like Trump. Donald Trump is a 3 of diamonds. He's always starting some shit, ruffling something up, you know. Kobe was a 3 of clubs, challenging the system, roughing things up, roughing people up, you know. Well, the same with that 3 of spades. And you knew it was going to be a difficult year because the Mercury card to that 3 of spades is a 9 of hearts. That means 9 of hearts don't know how to talk to people. That 9 of hearts, man, that's a card that wears his heart on its sleeve and it don't know how to talk to people. Talk to people crazy. And you be like, what the F, man? What's going on? What's really going on with you? You know, and so this year, what have y'all been noticing this year so far? People have been having a hard time communicating with each other, haven't they? I mean, you just see the controversy and how people are talking to one another, communicating with one another. And you see what's going on with that Chud the Builder pump. Y'all see what's going on with that Chud the Builder dude going around talking to people crazy. And something gonna happen to him. Anybody in the chat room? Anybody know Chud the Builder's birthday? Is this card? Let me see if his birthday card is out here. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen to his cards. Let me see. Let me see here. Anybody know his birthday? I don't see his birthday. Dalton Levi Etherly. Let me see here. Oh my God, yeah, I can't find his birthday. I'm gonna say, cause we could find when his shit gonna come up. We could see when his card's gonna get pulled if I knew his birthday. It would be easy to tell when his card's gonna get pulled. Let me see. No, only thing they got was court date. I'm sure if we went through them court records, we could find his birthday. Well, we're gonna find his birthday one of these days, and we're gonna go into that jive sucker's cards. But going back into this and how we started the year off, we called this the year of controversy, the year of the fade. We called this the year of the fade. And in this year of the fade, it's all about watching how you talk to people. Because communication is key when it comes to being civil and having a civil relationship with the world around you. Communication is key. Communication is key. And I don't have the cards up. Let me put them back up. How you communicate to people. Also, in the Venus card of that is a seven of clubs. So this is like how I will dive deep into a person's year. Go and see what the card is for your year in that position, and then read that card. The Venus to the Venus card is a 7 of clubs. That's war. The card of war. Did we not start this year saying that it's going to be some crazy wars? Before Trump struck Iran, chat room, press the number 1 if you were here when you heard me saying there's going to be major war this year, right? Did we not talk about that before Trump made that dumb decision to bomb Iran? Who remembers us saying that? Who remembers us saying that? This is going to be a wartime scenario. Watch how you talk to people. It's so clear in these cards where things are going, where things are for the year, you know? Tomorrow, Patreon, 10 a.m. in the morning, Miles Davis, class number 2. Class number 2 for Miles Davis tomorrow, 10 a.m. There we go. USA. Let's go further. Let's go further for the year. Let's go further. The challenge for the year is crazy because Venus is the card of what that's actually one of the better, like good, like what's going to be good for the year. And in that card is in that slot was a very controversial card, the 3 of spades. Now Mars talks about the challenges for the year, and we have a 4 of spades in the Mars. Let's break that down. 4 of spades in that Mars position. That's crucial. That's crucial. Because in the challenge card of the year is what? Oh, shit. We are in a 10 of hearts year, and it's a 10 of hearts Mercury. That means that goes back to communication, people communicating their feelings and passions. And if your feelings are on the line, your feelings are going to get hurt. How often have y'all seen that? People getting their feelings hurt, talking their feelings. Hell, shit, you see that when it come to me. People be coming around, oh no, I don't feel this way, and I don't feel that way, and I don't feel that. Man, F your feelings, boy. You better get out your feelings. This is a warning to everybody out there. Get out of your feelings. Get out of your feelings. Get out. Because it's your feelings of how you're going to be manipulated moving forward. When society's trying to get you to overly love somebody, watch out. Like, look twice, think twice, think twice, think twice. Why does this person keep getting put in front of me? Why is it that everybody, if I don't like this one person, everybody comes against me? This goes into the Killer Mike situation. And why he's getting treated the way he's getting treated right now. Because people up in their feelings. What's Killer Mike's birthday? Oh, he's a 420 baby. Killer Mike's birthday is 420. Let's go in and see why. Let's see some of the shit he's going through in his cards. Because they've been on his ass. April 20th. I think another card of that day. Ace of Diamonds. Oh, that's crazy. Killer Mike got the same birthday as Tupac. I mean, not same birthday. The same card as Tupac and Jay-Z. Ace of Diamonds. Killer Mike got the same card as Jay-Z and Tupac. Well, how old is Killer Mike? He's born in 1975. So that means Killer Mike just turned what? 51? Am I right, chat? 51? Killer Mike just turned 51? $51. And let me see here. 04/20 1975. Let's see what's going on for Killer Mike's 51st birthday year. And I'm going to be taking questions in a little bit over on Patreon. Why are they fucking with Killer Mike? Let's break his cards down. Well, this is a little hard to read. 10 of Hearts and Mercury. Okay, that makes sense. Killer Mike got a 6 of Diamonds in his Venus card. That tells me that the 6 of Diamonds is a card where you're going to be held to account. I see what's happening here. For a long time, Killer Mike placated. This the issue is going on with Killer Mike right now. He likes to placate to the establishment, like snooze and like smooze with them, the establishment Democrats, even though he's a Bernie guy. And so the people who he was smoozing with, they thought that he was on their team, and he's not. Killer Mike is an ace of diamonds. That means he thinks on his own level. He has his own way of thinking, and he's not beholden to anybody on how he thinks. That's the problem that he's running into. Individually, Killer Mike don't give a fuck about what nobody think. Killer Mike is going to do his best for Killer Mike. But Killer Mike's also doing making a lot of really good points. So right now, the challenge that he's going through right now as a public figure has more to do with him standing on his 10 toes. Like, this is a test from Killer Mike. Is he going to stand on his toes, 10 toes down, or is he going to be pushed off? And is he going to allow other people to push him off of his square? That's what's happening right now. Killer Mike has been asked, he's been shown right now, do you really care about what you're talking about? Are you really serious about this? And if it's a facade, we'll see. But also what I see here is, as Killer Mike, if he continues down this path and stand 10 toes down, all the BS that he's dealing with is gonna go away. As Killer Mike continues to do what he does, yeah, all this BS is gonna go away. If I was around him, I'd be like, man, just keep doing what you do, bruh. These people about to fall. They're about to fall by the wayside. But don't be lukewarm. If Killer Mike was gonna get him in more issues, is trying to be lukewarm to what's going on. That's what he has to look out for. You cannot be lukewarm with these people. You got to be 10 toes down with what you're doing. What's up, everybody in the chat? Let me see if I got any questions over here on Patreon. Y'all got any questions over on Patreon so far? Okay, he said original on the Bob the Beer said his birthday is either associated with July 12th or September 14th. See, if he said September 14th, he'd be at 10 of clubs. I don't like, see, if it's two different birthdays, I don't want to, let's see here. Let me see here. I could go into the card of his name. Let me see if I can go into the card of his name. The card of his name, Ten of Hearts. Let's go with this. Let's go with the card of Chud's name. Let's go with his name. See what I could do is you can get the card of a name, because each card, every letter corresponds to a number, and when you add all of the numbers up in a name, you get a card. So his is a Ten of Hearts. So this is where, let's see how old he. How old is Chud? Do y'all know how old he is? What's up, Critical Thinking? Oh, you say it's 627? You found it, Saints Girl? It's 627? $627, 1997? All right, let's see here. Let's go with that. Are you sure about that? Because that would make sense. He's a damn Cancer. And he would be a 3. Okay, if he's 27, he'd be a 3 of clubs. Okay, you found his paperwork. I know he did go to court. You said it's on his paperwork. Well, that would make sense. What were we talking about earlier? We were talking about 3s, right? I got one person saying 27, the other person saying 28. But let's go with the 27th. That would make sense. Because the 27th would be a 3 of clubs. All threes like to. Threes create a lot of disharmony, you know? And threes make you question. What's up, King Simon? Threes make you question things. And the 3, so let's go with the birthday of Chud the Builder being 3/27. Let's go with that. 1997. That would make him what? 28 years old, chat? What would that make him? 28 years old? Yeah. That'll make him 28 years old. So let's go to his, going into his 29th. Okay. So here's where Chud is in his cards. He's going into he's in a King of Diamonds year. That would make sense because he's in the spotlight. The King of Diamonds love shine. You said 28th? You said 28th? All right. Let's go to the 28th. Or 28 years old. Oh no, you said now make him 28 years old. You're right. Not 29. That'll make him 28 years old. 28 years old. I need y'all to help me out, chat. Are we going his birthday on 27th or his birthday on 28th? It's 20 years old going into 29. That's what he is. Okay. Okay, 28 years old. Okay, says girl. Okay, so he still got it. We got a King of Diamonds in his Venus. That spotlight. Yeah, he's a Cancer. That spotlight. That's what he's doing, kind of being pushed out in front. It's also it's also him making money in the spotlight. I can see Chud having an IEP that they didn't take care of. That would make sense. If somebody had an IEP he didn't take care of, I can see that. Because the only way you're gonna go around doing stuff like that is if you have no sense of self-worth at all. That's just you have no self-worth doing what he's doing. And people who, if you've had an IEP that wasn't taken care of, you're probably one of those people who does devalue yourself in a way. So we also see that he has an Ace of Clubs in his year. So what we see is, I don't see nothing. Let me see here. His Mars is a Two of Spades. That could be confrontation. But what I'm leaning towards is, let's see how he looks next year. When I say next year, I mean his birthday that's coming up next month. It's definitely going to be a different next month after his birthday. You see that five of diamonds in May? I mean, in Mercury. What I see there is he's gonna be changing up. Mark my words, Chud the Builder after his birthday, he's gonna change up how he's talking. We're not gonna still be seeing this charade from him this time next year. Hell, we won't be seeing this charade from him by the end of the summer. There's gonna be some kind of resolution to this before we even get to the end of the summer. Either he's kicked off, arrested, dealt with, I don't know. But I most definitely see a change in how he communicates, a change in how he interacts with civil society coming by August or September. Mark my word. We will not, this stuff that we're seeing that Chud dude do right now, we ain't gonna see this at the end of the summer. I can see it right here in how he's communicating in that Five of Diamonds. Something's gonna happen to change the way he communicates. Either he's just gonna make it an executive decision in his mind. He's gonna be forced to. I don't know, but that change in how he communicates is coming. Y'all see where I'm marking that cursor? That Five of Diamonds right there. That's change in how you approach things, and it's in the communication house. He has a Four of Hearts in Mars, so that means his home life. Whatever he does, whatever his grounding is, whatever he's grounded in, is coming apart. It's about to be fragmented. Because the Four of Hearts means your love life. It means how your family life, the people who love you, basically your family life, your home life, and that being in Mars, meaning he's going to have an extremely challenging year. Internally, at home, behind closed doors, I should say. And it's going to happen in front of us because also what we see here, I'm sorry, that was a Mercury card, the Four Hearts. The Mars card, I'm sorry, that was a Venus card. That's a challenging home life. The Mars card, that's why, like, I'm dyslexic, so I'll say Mercury and mean Mars. I'll say Mars and mean Mercury. My bad. The Mars card is the Eight of Diamonds. The Eight of Diamonds is the card of showcasing, being out there in front. And him having a Eight of Diamonds in Mars, that tells me whatever happens to Chud is going to be something in front of people. It's like, whatever changes this communication right here in this Five of Diamonds, people are going to see it. Eight of Diamonds shows itself. Eight of diamond is magnetic. It is attractive. You see when the eight of diamonds is at work. So that dude has something public that's going to shift how he communicates coming his way. This Jupiter card, 9 of clubs. That means to tell me there's going to be a challenge in how he thinks, a challenge in his point of view, a challenge in how he communicates, and also how he perceives himself and how he perceives this world around him. That nines are always going to challenge his perception. And then Saturn, ace of diamonds. Isolation. So this Chug guy has a very interesting year coming up that's going to change how he communicates with the world around him. And we're going to see it. And the way, based on the way a lot of these cards are looking, that time may come towards between his birthday and the end of the summer season. He better lay low this summer, and he's not going to lay low. So you know how that shit going to turn out. You know how that's going to turn out. So yeah. But going in, and I'm about to switch over to Patreon. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Patreon, Cardology tier and higher. If you're on the Cardology tier and everything above it, we're about to do get into asking your questions as to what's going on this year. I just wanted to bring you guys over here on YouTube into the festivities of what we do over on Patreon, because now we're about to get poisonal. That's what my grandfather used to say it. Poisonal. We're about to get poisonal over on Patreon, and we're gonna ask your questions and get through your questions. And for those of you who inboxed me on Patreon, I didn't get back to none of y'all last week because this has just been crazy. I'm still gonna get back to everybody that inboxed me on Patreon. It's just not. It's just been a crazy week. But Patreon subs, don't fret. Y'all gonna get y'all shit, all right? But YouTube, thank y'all for listening in. This is a year of family conflict, y'all. Watch how you communicate to your family. Watch how you talk. Watch how you interact. All right? Make sure you do that. Make sure you show love, and make sure you show patience and kindness, and especially show patience in how you communicate. All right? All right, YouTube? I'll talk to y'all later on YouTube. We might do a late night live tonight. I'll see. But yeah, conflict is in the cards. So watch out, okay? Let's get on over to Patreon. Y'all have a good one. And that YouTube stream.